live across YouTube. It's me, Dave Crane, with the Industry Icon Program. And you're wondering what that is? Well, I'll show you exactly what it is right now. So if you're interested in positioning yourself as one of the best in your industry and you really want to know how to do it, and you've been worried about the AI challenges and a recession and whether your job is going to last all this time or not, well, fear not, because I've got a solution for you. All you've got to do is stay with me for the next, stay with me for the next 10 minutes or so, and I'll share with you some incredible stuff which will make you think twice about your normal options and how you can really enhance them. So today, welcome to Speak on Stage. This is my live show, which is normally a podcast, and today it's a kind of bit of hybrid, bit of a TV show, and also you get an audio version of it later. But the important thing is to share with you why it's important for you to learn to speak on stage. So why should that be? I'll tell you in a moment. Welcome to a show, first of all. I did mention my name is Dave Crane, and you're thinking, well, what are you here for, Dave? First things first, get a QR code copy. Just scan this, okay? And straight away, you'll get a chance to then go to the Industry Icon page, and then you can read through all the details, and then you can register and join us. Send us an invitation to why you should be on the course, because I'll tell you why in a few moments' time. Now, you're wondering who's Dave Crane? Good question. I don't know who I am, but I do, really, and you don't yet, so that's why I'm going to share with you a number of different things. I've been around in the entertainment industry for quite some time. I go on big stages around the world, and I host big stages and work as a keynote speaker, and travel around teaching people how to be the best CEOs and the best speakers in their industry at the same time. It's kind of like a lot of fun. I love doing it, and I've helped a lot of people to be able to be more effective in what they deliver as well as a direct result of what it is I do. But if you're wondering what that fits out to be, then let me share this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've hosted over 1,000 events, and there's nothing more exciting or nerve-wracking than getting to introduce one of the best in the business. He's an award-winning international motivational speaker and coach. He's worked with celebrities like James Brown and Bruce Willis.
And I'm Jack Canfield.
And I'm Brian Tracy.
And I'm John Gray.
I'm Jared Robin.
And I'm Perry Marshall.
Hi, and I'm George Regan.
To audiences of over 1 billion people. He's sharing how to become unstoppable in business. It's my honor to introduce to you Dave Crane.
So that's me, that's what I look like in real life, kind of. And that's the work I've been doing for many, many years. If you've just come across me for the very first time, then let me share with you that actual potted version of who I am and what I do. I mentor decision makers to go from invisible, unknown, and scared to speak in public to highly respected and branded industry experts who make great content that drives their sales. So if you've got a business or you're an entrepreneur or you want to move higher up the food chain, then you want to be more visible, you want to be able to communicate more effectively so people say, yes, you're the person for me. That's what I do, and I help people. It's called the Industry Icon Program. I've been doing this for over 30 years. There's a picture of me with King Charles from the days when he was just a little prince, and a letter from him about the work I've been doing to help young people to be able to find jobs and improve their way of life. That's going back a while, so I've done this really for over 30 years. And the Industry Icon is not that old. This came around during a pandemic when people were worried about what they're going to do, especially if you're a speaker and there's no gigs and there's nobody to teach to be a speaker. I realized that there's a big challenge for people in existing jobs and how they can position themselves to brand their business and brand themselves as experts. So that is what the Industry Icon Program was born out of. So
I have been participating in Dave Crane's Industry Icon Program.
Dave Crane is one of the best coaches in the industry.
One of the most knowledgeable speakers I know.
I was so impressed.
He shared the stage with celebrities, athletes, politicians, and royalty.
You've been an inspiration to me since the first time I saw you on LinkedIn, man.
New prospects should know that you are a world-class broadcaster.
He's a true professional. He operates from his heart, and he always speaks his truth.
Where do I begin?
I looked around the room and all I could see was eyes on you, ears on you. You could have heard a pencil drop.
Dave is someone who is a limitless thinker with a big heart.
And his Industry Icon program helps coach great leaders into becoming great speakers.
It's helped me improve my image online.
Everyone I know that's worked with you says the same thing.
It's helped me improve my presentation and speaking abilities.
Clarity, clarity, and clarity.
But more importantly, it's helped me to have a crystal clear message in what benefit I can add to my audience.
I'm in TV, and so people assume that, speaking in front of crowds is easy. But I'm on a set, and it's very different to go from a closed set to speaking to a live audience.
Corporate was something I'd never really thought about before, but now because of Dave, I totally get it. I totally get why it's important, and I totally get that I can do it too.
It's everything that you're going to want in speaker training.
He helped me identify some limiting beliefs and really step more fully into my presence on stage and eliminate all of that.
And as a trainer, every single tip that he gave us during our training session, I completely implemented it, and it worked, and it was amazing, and my speech was also a success.
So if you are a speaker, you want to get speaker training from one of the best in the world, I highly recommend you work with Dave Crane if you get the chance.
He had given...
I'll stop it there because I'm going for quite some time and it just sounds like me sort of brushing my ego. But you get the general idea, helping people who are, and those that are big named people, to be able to position themselves as the very best, and then they can increase their life and do lots of amazing things. But there's a question for you here. What does society value most? Why is it you would want to be an industry icon in the first place? Well, very simple. Let me just share with you this diagram by going closer. Society values you if you're dominant and if you're successful and if you've got virtue to prove that you've been doing it for quite some time. To do this, we have a different way of doing it. Basically, if you show warmth in when you're being positioned as an expert, and with your expertise, you're generous with it and also sincere about what you get right and what you get wrong, then people will value you. That's fundamentals at the heart of becoming an industry icon. And why it's so important is because your personal brand drives everything. Your personal brand is how you present yourself to the world, and it's also the way that people think about you when you leave a room. Whatever that is what's seen as your personal brand. So once you've got your brand and you know who you are, who's your target avatar? Who is it you want to appeal to that will have an interest in working with you? That's the first big question. And of course, when you've worked out who they are, then you've got to think, what's in it for them? Why are they interested in you in the first place? When you've got that answer, the answer is very simple. They want the certainty that if they do business with you, that you'll deliver. All the clients that work with me, who have done over the years, bring me in, connect with me, get me to mentor them or host their events because they know the headache goes away. They get things done. That's my job, to make sure that they get the best results. So what does that mean? Well, for your clients, let's translate. Your clients are always asking questions. They've got a headache. And you know this is a buying process. My headache is I need to do such and such. I've got to open up a new shop. I've got to organize something. I've got to get rid of my headache. Whatever it is, I've got a legal problem. They Google and say, who's going to fix it? Or they look in some kind of search engine and they find who can fix it. There's a number of different options that come up. But then when they look at them and say, is that the best fit I could possibly have? And will they make my headache go away? If the answer is yes, then they'll say, right, well, can I get that cheaper than somebody else? If the answer is no, then they're sold. They'll buy into you. So to do that, to become the best choice, you've got to work on a number of things, which you can see in this Venn diagram. You've got to prove your certainty and proof, with social proof, that you're actually out there doing it. You've got to make sure you target the right niche. You've got to have trust in yourself, and they've got to have trust in you. You've got to make sure you look after all your clients' objectives. There's a return on investment. And of course, the sales process is very important. All that we teach within the Industry Icon program. So how do you monetize your brand and turn it into cash? Well, very simply, you do this. I won't spend too long on this because this is what I teach everybody with the Industry Icon program, but most people think speakers are just about doing live events, doing keynotes and being on a panel and being an expert, but there's so much more than that. There's creating tribes, podcasts, sponsorships, meetup groups, sales coaching, writing books, getting book sales, seminars, retreats, online training courses, organizing events, masterminds, content creation, and licensing products and systems. Now, this is a rough estimate of the finances that come from this, and they're by no means accurate, because I know lots of people that earn a lot more than that doing these things. Not all of them, but a couple of that they specialize in. So as a speaker, then you've got your coach and mentorship, which is you helping people directly, creating a membership where you've got a load of people that work underneath you. You've got your products and services at your normal job. You've got joint ventures where you work together with people and stuff. Plus, you've got affiliate sales. When people trust you, then you can recommend other people's products, and then they want to work with you as well. I hope that makes sense so far. Wherever you are in the world, by the way, feel free to send your details and say hi. I'd love to know where you are, and any questions you have, then I'll answer them as well. Okay, so the Industry Icon program, you're very intrigued and interested in it. We cover 3 main topics in the first 3 months. We cover overcoming imposter syndrome, so we get your mindset right. We can help you create your personal brand, and then start creating content that people really want, so you can do it easily, and it's targeted, so they say, wow, this is exactly what I want, and they buy from you. We do this through a number of different things. There's an online training, which is video-based. There's coaching, live coaching sessions with Q&As on anything that you're stuck on. And also you're within a like-minded community of people who are there to support you as you move along too. So when we look at your options of what you do to really drive that home, there's a number of different strategies which I believe are a signature. Writing your book, creating a podcast or your video series, membership sites, so you get people creating a community around you, international keynote speaking, so you travel the world for free and speak at conferences about your business and who you are, and about the lessons, and position yourself as a thought master of everything you discuss. Your subjects are really ingrained, and people can then come to you about it as well. And also generating multiple income streams. Now, we've got this course, which is a beta course of the group coaching initiative, and that's the first time I've launched it. A few seats left. Go to the link below and apply to join. If you're wondering how to apply to join, then the details are here. You just go to Industry Icon at davecraneglobal.com, Industry Icon at davecraneglobal.com, and you're thinking, Dave, I've forgotten the website. Well, the website is here. Just take a QR code copy of this, and it's speakonstage.com / and that is beta. It's a beta group. Okay, so with that, question is, what are the benefits of becoming an industry icon? And I'm going to share them with you right now. The benefits are quite substantial. First of all, when you consider the fact what an industry icon will get personally from being on the course and graduating, increased confidence in your ability as a business owner, improved communication and presentation skills. You can do stuff like I'm doing right now. Enhanced leadership and management skills, because people will see you being positioned as the best at what you do. Greater self-awareness and self-motivation, and also the ability to have more clarity on your life's objectives. You'll know how to get there because you'll be able to create it, because you can speak about it and be able to connect with people who want to help you do it. Now, in terms of professional and your business, you get these different things. A stronger personal brand and online presence, so people feel the confidence connecting with you. More effective marketing strategies to attract and convert clients to want to do business with you. Improved customer relations and satisfaction. When you look like you're looking after them and they can see the positioning that you are in the industry, they all want to work with you. Then you've got increased revenue and profitability. Of course, making more money has to be at the heart of much of what you do. And then signature projects that you can create that attract people to you and also drive revenue. All that's really important, because financially, why would you do it? Why would not just sit at home? I know you've got bills to pay, but think about it. Higher income potential for increased sales and revenue. You've also got the ability to charge premium rates, higher end, because people see you as being worth more for your products and services. You've got passive income through automated sales funnels and your different sites, and also increased value of your business if you choose to sell or you choose to exit. With that being said, you've got possibility of new income streams for signature projects. People will see you and say, right, wow, I want to do that. I want to buy your book, or I want to get your podcast, I want to sponsor you. There's lots of different ways you can generate lots of people wanting to work with you. So the tangible benefits are simple. You can overcome your limitations and become much bigger in what you do. You can amplify your strengths so people see who you are and what you do better than anybody else, and achieve your business goals. Current applications, who would want to do it and what do you get from it? Well, let's look at that. If you are looking at digital transformation, this can help. Entrepreneurs and business owners can adapt, and with that, they'll thrive because they become better connected. You also learn how to drive your online presence, and as you're doing all that, the effective marketing strategies and automated sales funnels and positioning yourself for the success in our digital age. You can overcome imposter syndrome, reinventing a mindset, giving you superpowered self-belief, and also believing in a strong personal brand as you create the way that you want to relate to the outside world. And your communication skills become much more effective when you are happy in your own skin, which also builds your confidence and makes you happier. If you're working remotely, then it's important because we've got a post-pandemic global landscape. People are working from the beach, from coffee shops, working from home, working from the bedroom, whatever it is that you're doing. You might not be going to an office, certainly not all the time. That allows you then to navigate your way by doing new business in new ways. Why? Because you've got a brand. People can find you and they believe in you and they want to hire you. You can communicate more effectively online because people can see what it is that you're doing and they can talk to you just like I'm doing with you right now. And also you can grow and look after a team, manage them because of the skills that you have. And that's what we're sharing right now. So as you're having all these different skills, you can create a virtual presence. That virtual presence means that when you're in a remote work environment, working with lots of different people, going online, doing courses and connecting and recruiting, then you can easily do it because people can see who you are and they'll talk about you because so many people do it so badly. Case in point, as you look at this, how many people have got a backdrop like this and what they do? Not many. Why? Because when I work with you, I show you how to be more effective in a way that people relate to you. So growing your personal branding is very important. You've got to differentiate yourself from all your competitors and then get people to want to work with you and then build up a loyal following. People who like you, who want to work with you, and they share your ideas and your positioning with other people at the same time. You create effective marketing that people want to buy. They buy into you. When they buy into you, that means that they align with your goals. They also know that when you put something out, it's exactly for them. You create laser-focused content that attracts clients who want to work with you, and also it's measurable. You can see exactly what it is that people want to get when they work from you and work with you. And then you can maximize it. You bring it all together and you get better marketing because you can see what worked, what doesn't work, or what you need to do to improve it. You develop signature projects, ones that have your name all over them, that nobody else can copy, that they are unique. People find them and they recognize you and they want to work with you. So your professional goals become much easier to get. You've got new income streams. You can start your paid speaking career, not just turning up and hoping people like you. You can also write your book. You can do other things like launching a podcast, having a membership site, or also gaining the skills that make your dream turn into reality. Everything you want becomes much easier when you're positioned as an industry icon. So once again, all you have to do is take a snapshot of this. This is a QR code. Go to the Industry Icon Program, which I've mentioned earlier. In fact, if we go to the Industry Icon Program here, I'll open it up for you as we go live. You should be able to see exactly what it looks like, and you should be able to see it here. Okay, so that's the website. You can go along, read all the details, and then once you've read all the details, all you have to do is send me an email. Tell me who you are, what you do, and why we should want you to join us on this course. So let's go back to where we are with the Industry Icon Program. Who benefits? Well, bearing in mind all the different people that could be working on this program, let's give you a snapshot about some of the people and some of the solutions. It may apply to you, but you might feel the same kind of positioning as the people that I'm going to mention now. Business owners, do you own your own business and you need to attract new clients to help you boost your revenue? That might really be exactly where you are right now. Well, then when you've got a strong personal brand and you create laser-focused marketing content, it means you can automate your sales funnels. People find you, they want to work with you. It means that you attract new clients all the time and increase your revenue. And that positions you and your business for long-term success. People will see you, they want to work with you, and then you just got to retain those clients by doing the amazing stuff you're doing right now, and you're attracting new people as you go. You also might be a startup founder that needs to get investors to work with you to raise capital to grow your business. Well, once again, you grow a personal brand that people like. You learn to do a really powerful pitch as well as your communication skills and your selling skills. Set up signature projects. This is my book, which is backing what I'm doing right now, or this is the thing that we're going to change in the world, a podcast talking about that to attract people. By building that revenue, by building that presence and that online personality, then you've got a following and people want to know that. They want to know there's potential impact in the world because you've proven it's true. demonstrating your expertise and credibility, which means that investors are attracted to you, they raise capital, and they want to help you to grow your startup to be something substantial. Let's look at a couple of others. Entrepreneurs who are tired, burnt out, and you find your productivity is going down after the pandemic. A lot of people have experienced that. When you create a powerful brand, it means that people can see you as a leader. And that makes it easier to sell what it is that you do. You can get a team to work under you or with you or outsource it because you're very good at communicating. Again, your signature projects are built around your core strengths, what you do really well. You can then, with that, because you're not stressed all the time, you know exactly who you are with the outside world, have a better work-life balance between your family life and your business life, and then that allows you to increase your productivity. And that means that you can grow easier and better because the industry icon means that you're focused on the stuff that makes you, you. So your business then can be focused on without you worrying about, will people notice me? Yeah, they'll notice you because when you turn up, they'll know who you are. Let's look at a couple of other ones. Consultants in a crowded market, powerful brand that gives you laser-focused marketing content. Means that your signature projects, people can see instantly that there's credibility and expertise in everything you do. High-flying clients, premium clients will want to work with you, and then you can charge more because they know it's worth it. They won't pay for buttons because they know that you are not a buttons product or buttons presenter, and that means you're a thought leader in your industry, an industry icon. Influencers, you might be an influencer right now saying, how do I monetize all these numbers? People love my stuff. And how do I attract sponsors to want to pay for the large audience that I've got? Well, create a powerful brand. And you might say, yeah, I've already got a powerful brand. Well, no, because you haven't really learned how to monetize it. You need to have a marketing message. Who are you attracting with your videos and with your posts? Who's interested in that stuff? And how do you sell through what you communicate? You need to be able to get people to want to buy into you. And then when you've got that particular niche, your products and services can then tap into them. You get to retain really high quality clients, not just the normal people who just watch and click and like and comment, but the ones who want something from you, whether it's being mentored by you, being coached, or have you appear at their events or speak or wear their clothes. And then you can charge a premium rate for your services because they know exactly what they're getting for that money. And that positions you as the thought leader. Let's have a look at real estate. You might be selling some kind of product in the market, whether it's accommodation or it could be rental. Again, you need to be seen as a trustworthy, powerful person. Your brand does that. And then you create effective marketing strategies, whether it's a video strategy or whether it's podcasting or taking people live to where it is when you're live broadcasting from the places that you're trying to sell. You get more enhanced communication skills. You can walk and talk to anybody who wants to work with you. And this allows you to stand out from competitors in a very busy and horribly competitive market. It means that people will look out for you, not just individuals buying property and homes, but also people who want to then sell on to other people because they know that you are a one-stop shop for getting things done. They'll align with your brand. And then you can charge premium rates, not just for selling the properties, but also for your services because you're seen as somebody who knows what they're talking about, who can then speak with expertise on panels or at events or conferences about the importance of being successful when you buy a home or even when you're selling or renting. That makes you a thought leader in your industry, and in a hugely busy industry, you need to be seen as that. Public speaking, if you're already a speaker, then you may say, well, Dave, I don't know why you can help me as a speaker, but do you have a strong personal brand that people recognize? Or do you just say, I speak? When you go to LinkedIn or any other website and you say, right, how many speakers do we have? There's lots, there's hundreds of thousands of people call themselves speakers, but what makes you effective? And when you start sharing ideas and putting together a marketing campaign for your services, you can launch it so people say, yeah, I want to work with you. Who are those people? Event organizers, decision makers, companies that are looking to have a motivational speaker or an expert come in and work with their management. You can learn to pitch and sell from your stage. So not only do you give a keynote, but people then buy from you from that stage. Alongside those things, they buy your book, your podcast, and your coaching course. And when you get headhunted, that allows you to travel the world for free and speak to lots of different people and have an incredible life. Lots of multiple income streams, which I mentioned earlier and showed you, they could all be yours when you learn to do it. And then as a thought leader, more people want to connect with you. But you could be a coach or consultant and you want to up your clients. You might want to work with more corporates, so you might want just lesser clients, but really high-end ones so you can charge more. Again, being a thought leader. effective campaigns, learning to speak and be on stages, creating those signature elements, those multiple income streams, but also those sales funnels, because it's hard to work with clients and markets at the same time because it's only you. But you can increase through automation with sales funnels, bookings and sales, because they happen for you while you sleep, through emailing and through the videos that you have out there that people can feel they've had a chat with you and sign up to work with you without you even being there. And you can build a loyal fan base and also referral programs, so people can then earn by recommending your services to other people. There's the last few places available on this course, your last chance to join us. So if you're interested in joining us, then you have to get in touch today, tomorrow at latest. How do you do that? Well, let me share with you. Once again, go to this. I'll make it smaller. In fact, there we go. Get your phone, hold it up to the QR code for the Industry Icon Initiative program. It's a group coaching program. Just have a look at the website. I showed it to you earlier, and then apply. Just tell me why you should be on this course. What makes you special? And then we'll talk about how we can get you on. All the details of what you invest and everything are on the course. You can have a look at it on the website. Once you've done that, once again, I've mentioned it as a beta course. So with this, it's a special rate to allow you to be able to go on right now. And you will be one of the first people to do it. And it's a two-way process. You share with me what you like. I will improve it. I will change it and alter it. So that's why we're dropping the price right down, to allow you to do it. But at the same time, you get my very best attention and my very best stuff to help you overcome imposter syndrome, create an incredible personal brand, and start putting content out there that people want to connect with. It's all video training, and I mentioned all these details earlier, writing your book and all these different things too. So go to speakonstage.com/beta, speakonstage.com/beta, and the email to come to me directly and say, Dave, I want to work with you. Please, 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 please. This is what you do. You go to industryicon@davecraneglobal.com. Okay? Take a note of this or a screenshot. industryicon@davecraneglobal.com. So with that being said, that's it for today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got lots out of it. It's a Speak on Stage. And we're looking forward to launching our Industry Icon program, our coaching program, exclusive with the people who really want to be at the top of their industry. And if that's you, then I look forward to connecting with you. Make sure that you send the QR code details. You go straight to the website, speakonstage.com/beta, and then we should be working with you very shortly. So with that being said, I'm not going to overstay my welcome. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments or directly message me through the details I gave you earlier, and or DM me if you're on a social media platform and watching this. I look forward to the opportunity to share with you all you need to know to be able to hold back the storm of the artificial intelligence tsunami and be positioned as the very best that you can be.